Hey guys, this is Kent from the Games Den. Today we are playing F1 2021. I wanted to show you my best controller settings video. I'm playing my new Tune Squad controller on Xbox Series X, but this will work for PlayStation 4, 5, PC as well. First thing you need to do is you have to be over on the home so everyone can find the settings, and then scroll down. You see there where it says game options. So I've highlighted game options, see that? Press A, and there you've got a screen and it says settings. I'm going a bit slower than I would do normally just so everyone can find it. Settings. Okay, so now you've got the settings screen, and you scroll down to where it says controls, vibration and force feedback. You see that? Press A again. Okay, so you won't have where it says custom control scheme. I've set that one up. You'll have this. It will say Xbox. If you're on Xbox or PlayStation, you'll have these two controller settings. So you could pick one of them and then you'd click on edit. If not, you could do duplicate, or basically you could edit this one and then save it as another one, which is what I did. So I just clicked edit there, and when I saved it as a custom one. So I'll show you my custom one. If I click edit, so the first line says calibration. That's the one we're going to look at first of all. These are the best settings that I came up with. If anyone's got some better settings, feel free to put them in the comments and we can help each other improve. But this is specifically for controller. So the first thing is the steering dead zone. Now it depends how new your controller is. You can actually test it. You hold down what I call the back button still, and you've got your steering. So I'm going right and then left, and mine goes up to 100 both sides. If yours doesn't go up to 100, or if it doesn't go back to 0, you might find you need to add it, make this like 1 or 2, like an older controller, because you could when you leave the controller untouched, it could still be going left or right if it's not dead centered. Hold the button for quite a while and then it exits the test. The linearity I've put up to 50. Now you can play around with this. It basically means you won't be quite as sensitive when you've got the stick dead center, or when you're pushing a little bit you'll have to push a bit more. It just gives you a little bit more control. I've got it on 50, but again, play around with that. Try 40, 30, 60 if you like. See how you go. I definitely wouldn't go above 50 though. Okay, the same with your saturation and your dead zone. You want to make sure it hasn't got any input. If an input is showing there without you touching it, you might need to put that up to 1 or 2. Throttle linearity, I've gone with 50. It says a higher linearity value will make the initial pedal travel less sensitive. Again, it gives you less sensitivity at the start, but it improves your driving overall, I find. And then finally, brake linearity, you can set that one to 50 as well. Like I said, if you're on an older controller, you might need to add 1 or 2 on the other values, but you can use the test. There's a test button, which is the back button. I'm not sure what it is on PlayStation, but there'll be a test button. Test out your settings, and you can add whatever between 1 and 5 for depending on how knackered your controller is. Okay, all right, so let's then go back. That's the calibration done. Now if you go into vibration force feedback, the first setting is always on. This one is set to 100, but I'm suggesting definitely on Xbox, because you haven't got masses of vibration, put that up to 150, and that'll give you a lot more, you know, if you're locking up or when you're turning and stuff like that, you'll get more feedback. It will help you, hopefully it'll help you not lock up or not spin. All right, now this one's quite a good one. Maximum wheel rotation, it says. Now this is for a controller. If you put it down to 270, it will help you get those around those tighter corners and hairpins. If you're having trouble like turning enough, The standard setting is 360, by the way. If you're having trouble turning up for them really tight ones where you're talking like Monaco and you're not getting around them, this will help you get around them. This is like the secret answer to that. Again, test it yourself, see how you get on. Monaco's a great one for testing that one for sure. Test it on 360 and then test the same corners, like those first few corners. Test it on 270. I think you'll prefer 270. It will take you a little while to get used to it. And where are we now? Okay, the control scheme. Now, some people like changing this. Personally, I'm okay with the existing buttons, but this is where you would edit the buttons if you wanted. Where are we? Let's have a look. Some people have been changing the back. It's the back button for replay. Now you could switch it. You could make it like LB or whatever it's called there. That one instead. Switch it round if you find that easier for clicking the top rather than that. But and the other one people do is the right stick is for looking backwards and forwards, but you can also just click it in to look immediately back. So instead of looking round, this is a bit more advanced. People have it set to, where are we? The brake bias increase or decrease and the diff increase and decrease. You could put that on the right stick if you know what you're doing, and that might help you as well because you could change it in game. I'm not going to do that one for this, but I'm just giving you advanced techniques if you like. All right, so that's it. Don't forget to save it at the end. If anyone's got any tweaks and stuff they'd like to make on this, I can always make another video in the future if someone comes up with like the Uber settings. But so far, this is really working well for me. I've played my team, I've played driver career, and I've played breaking point using these settings, and I've been doing really well. Thanks for watching, guys. If this video's helped you, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm racing here almost every day, live streaming and videos. Hit the bell. We can hang out and talk about racing. In fact, we could race together on this game. Nice to meet you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.